Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a live stream of Mordheim. We're going to be playing a little bit more of this old classic from Rogue Factor, wasn't it, back in the day? I say that, it's only a couple of years old. The latest content from it, I think the actual game itself is probably about 4 or 5 years old. They've been working on Necromunda now, and we're apparently rest assured that the game is still a work in progress, so it's coming. So we're going to crack on with the campaign, PvE missions, styly with our witch hunters now. I just want to get a bit of practice under my belt, you know. I want to get a bit familiar with these dudes, see how to build them, see how to use them, and maybe we'll do a couple of skirmishes in a moment as well. So we'll go both deploying tightly around the wagon. We'll go auto deploy because, well, it's just going to make it quicker. And League's going to be starting next week. Now, if you're not familiar with this game, it's a series of skirmish matches, and of course, yo, what's up, Eric? Yeah, more Mordheim. It's had a really good audience recently. You know, numbers are up, things are looking good, everyone's happy. I'm happy, you're happy, we're all happy. Weird stone everywhere. That's what we're here for. Oh, too many tokens. So what I'm doing is just placing some markers on the map. Right, there we go. So we don't have too many people to place. I've learned my lesson about heavy armor, which is to say, don't use it. And we have a rifle on my hero, which is technically not the most efficient thing to do. Now, this guy's rocking a sword and a great axe, but I've given him a sword so he can basically move. He gets a decent initiative with the sword. Don't have to worry too much about turns to begin with. The enemy will not be with me that soon, so we can waddle on. Wow, that's a windy day. Let's go check that out in a bit more detail. That looked slightly heretical to me. Yeah, how about that? Okay, that's something. That is indeed something. Okay, so I don't think there's any rogue trader tonight, because I think Knorr can't make it. Bit of a shame. Excuse me, sipping on a bit of coffee. Bit of a shame after last week, which was quite the big day, but we won't give away any spoilers in this. But yes, welcome back. Going to be doing some more Mordheim. I'm only going to be doing a few matches, so we're probably going to be on, I don't know, a couple of hours or so. Again, we'll get a couple of PvPs if we got some people that are interested. See, my hair's not waving, but the skeleton's being waved around like a ragdoll. What you going to do? Right. And Leader has all the movement in the world. I'll stick him in the front on Overwatch. Note how Overwatch is more expensive when you're using a black powder weapon. It's expensive to use and very expensive to reload. So you're going to get your one shot. And then when it's your turn, you're kind of... If you want to reload, you probably can't move as well. And if you can, you definitely can't aim. So there is a time and a place for black powder weapons. And it's probably not at the beginning of the game. What's up, Tommy D? How you doing, man? Still rooting for the Skaven. I think out of the 10 teams that have registered for the league, we have 3 Skaven thus far. Yeah, Ray isn't here. I don't know what's going on, Jake. I don't know what's going on.
A new round.
I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Right, we're rocking Ulrich as well. An Ulrich priest. There we go. Someone down here. Right. I wonder if they've gone yet. It's likely them that have just gone. What I will do, though, is give him a bit of that. Ulrich's gift. Now I get a curse and die. Yeah, there you go. Every single blooming time. Right. Tell you what, I will gather these, actually. No, put me in a position where I can gather both. There we go. You're rooting for me. Okay, good. So this isn't a PvP currently. This is a PvP. What's up, Ratchet? How you doing, bud? This is just a bit of a warm-up. I want to play a little bit of through the campaign with the witch hunters, try and get used to them again. Right. There we go. Just watched a game where dwarfs roasted the high elves in a free-for-all. Are you talking about Total War? Total War Warhammer, I assume, because there's neither of those two races in here, which is a shame. Right, just having a little check for stuff. Right, we can remove that now. There is some weird stone up in there. I'll tuck him around the side because he's not on a defensive stance. Right. Now, where are you going? Are you coming this way? Now, did I go on a defensive stance? I'm not even sure if I did. Please hit. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's one of her movement points used. I have a feeling... Aha! The charge. Not bad, actually. 37 damage for a... Oh. Yeah, that's a two-handed weapon, Hydra. That's going to hurt. Okay, fortunately, the AI came charging toward me. Unfortunately, I barely have any movement on this guy. That kind of sucks. It's always an issue with movement with henchmen. It's always a problem. You almost want to keep it like a rule of thumb. Don't put your heroes in front because they will get themselves into a sticky situation rather quick. What's up, Zirag? Yeah, the Ulrich guy does have a two-handed axe, which I will be whopping out on my turn. The reason I gave him the sword was to give him a faster turn order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and somewhere here we have line of sight to do a shot. I think what I'll do is... Who are we shooting there for 40%? Anyway, we'll go here. What I'll do is I'll go on Overwatch up here. There you go. We've got the high ground. He's remotely safe. Not particularly, but a little bit. And then it's going to be... Oh, my job is to kill her. Goody gumdrops. And this person's going next. Probably going to make it in combat. Oh, what's going on? Was there a person here? Oh no, this is a skeleton that's wiggling around like mad. Oh dear. Anyway, sign up for the league. No, it's open. It's open, Klein. It's just going to be a friendly knock around, so feel free to try hard, but maybe not too much. 1, 2, 3. I didn't really want to be in a position where I'd have to do this. 83 hit percent. Oh my word. In your face. How about that? Now, I have a good dodge on this character, but I've now put him in a situation where he doesn't have dodge enabled. I'm kind of hopeful that she doesn't have the range to charge. Marvellous. Overwatch is amazing. Good stuff. Yeah, if you're not on the Discord, Mika, get on the Discord for the group, because that's where we do it. You go on the old stream follower sign up tab first, and you sign up to the Mordheim click. I think what we'll do is we'll stick with the one-hander here. Right, good stuff. Now I believe we can't actually use our other thing, but we can get our two-handed axe out. And I will take the great flail. Now what you need to remember when we do the league, because progression's going to be enabled, when someone dies, if you take their item, it's gone. It's gone, which means a lot of pain will happen and a lot of sadness will occur as well. It's going to be a lot of tears. Right, dodge. Now, do I bait her out? It's nearly his leaders go, so I'm just going to delay you here. 2 more playthroughs of it yourself, the last few achievements, for 100% completion. Oh, wow. That's some dedication. That is some dedication. Yeah, I think we're up to about 10 teams. Not your weeping blade. Not again. I'm afraid that... Oh, no! Oh, God. The dodge. So it looks like I have quite a few dodge tanks here. Never charged with a hero to begin with. Yep. Aim there. It's not that great, is it? 70, 95. We'll go 95. Maybe we'll get a lucky crit. Not today. It's always nice when these guys have 2 red pips, because then they can do an Overwatch stance. Right. 66. Not too good, is it? I'll do it, though. Nice. She didn't get a parry stance, I think, so probably is worth doing the charge attacks. Right. And we'll go... Yeah, same here. Oh, the pain. Go on. One more in the noggin. Is that a victory? Hammer and a Sigmarite Warhammer. I'll take all of them. It's worth money, and I like to think I work hard for the money. Right, so we're going to go here, and I'm going to go dodge stance. 50%. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. If I had a single-handed weapon, it would be 60. Poor Jake played football and got shot in the privates. As in someone kicked the ball into your privates. I hope you weren't like shot. Like, oh dear. Oh man, that's really not good. Thank God she charged. Right. Back, evil thought. Back with ye. Right, everyone save the priest. He's in trouble.
Has started.
I will. Yeah, I guess I'll go here, so there should be enough room to engage with another person. And we'll go on the defensives as well, just to be safe. Right, there we go. Right, the Wolf Priest may be able to defend himself and run away. Maybe. So who's going next? Ah, Archermans. Right, 95, 75% chance. Nice. That might be enough to break his morale. Not quite. Oh, full force ball shot at you. Sounds fun. Right, now I don't really want to charge here. Now, how do I know what stance she's on? It looks like she's on charge. If she charges me, I will take a two-handed hammer hit, which sucks. If I charge her, I don't get a follow-up. But it's her go next anyway, so I really don't want to... No, I should charge her. She was on Overwatch, but because she's got heavy armour, her movement range is terrible. So I'll go into dodge before it's her turn. J-Mo, how's it going, bud? Nice easy one. The Wolf Priest is still fine. Just. It's a little bit on the close side, but...
You are the instrument of
You are
justice.
indeed the instrument
Bring his
of
righteous wrath upon
and the
those who would sow
things
their
and
evil
the
in the
stuff.
lands of men. Such work is the most sacred.
Right. So we've got some points. Points mean prizes. Okay, we've got some stuff. Let's see what we got. Warband, pay, go. Okay, everyone's paid up. Let's see what we can advance. Weapon skill or ballistic skill? I'm going to go weapon. 15, like it's very tempting to make this guy a ranged warrior, but to be fair, he's going to be dodge, isn't he? But I just like the idea of buffing his melee out the wazoo. That will boost his parry, but so you could maybe go accuracy with him to make him a crit monster. I think we'll go weapon skill first, because like the hit chance is just a very good idea. I'm keeping the rifle on him just because it seems a fairly healthy idea. Right. That's some extra melee resist. No, it's not melee resist. Now, strength or toughness, because this guy's going to be a buffer. He starts off with a really cool spell, Ulrich's Gift. Increases melee hit chance and melee damage by 10% of an ally. Grants immunity to all alone, prevents use of flee, disengage, and range attack skills. So that's basically buffing someone to make them absolutely awesome. And it's really cool. Really, really powerful spell, I think. So we want that, obviously. We want that. And we'll probably try and work in some leadership so he can do taunt. If we go over to skills, we go over to... He can go intelligence too, can't he? But if we go leadership, we can have taunt. Which... Oh no, not taunt, insult. There you go. Reduces melee resist by 10% for 1 turn, which is really, really good. We could maybe go for some other stuff. Guidance is okay if you've got someone stupid, but not really much point otherwise. Let's have a look at the passive intelligence stuff. Or passive leadership stuff first, sorry. quick check here. That's kind of handy, but he already has good odds of passing those. Yo, what's up, Lictor? Indeed, spying time. Serenity, Force of Will, Stun Resist is okay. Fear and Terror is okay. Again, he's already got like 77 for all alone tests, so Demoralize is pretty good. It's actually very good. After dealing melee damage, reduce a target's chance to pass all alone tests by 5%. Like, this is one you probably want on someone that's got a one-handed weapon and is going to be hitting lots of times because it's stackable. If you have it on a hero with 6 offensive pips, that's 15%, assuming you hit, the less chance for them to pass an all alone test. That can be really big, especially if it's a character with a fairly low chance to begin with. Like, it's pretty big. Right, so let's have a look. He's also got cool-headed, but the intelligence stuff is going to be more useful for him relating to casting spells, so I think he'll probably be intelligence. Is there anything within strength that we would want for him? Quick check. Assault, surprise, strider, armor proficient, maybe. It is kind of nice to be able to have him moving around with heavy armor. Will he even live long enough to get that? Who even knows? I'd be half tempted to go for... Where's the passive for toughness? Hardy. It's so expensive. 20 more hit points, which is 20% more hit points for most characters. Is it even worth that? Like, it's expensive for what you get. We'll do that. 2% extra wounds. There we go. How about that? It does give him crit resistance too, which is not too bad considering he's going to be in a bit of a sticky situation when he miscasts, which will happen frequently. Right, and I think I'll actually just get rid of that and put that there. There we go. So he's got the Great Axe, which is going to allow him to basically cast spells with a less of a chance of a mishap. Gone pistols. Pistols what? Who's gone pistols? Right, next day, let's go.
A new shipment has been requested.
Shipment has been requested, that's fine. Campaign, let's go. It's got average, very poor. Average, very poor is fine. We'll take the risk of being randomly allocated. Perfect. The enemy's spread out, and I am close together. This is good.
You stage your warband near your wagon, ready to take advantage.
Have a new sign-up. Big Tipsy Hippo. Join the Mordheimers. What you want to also do, buddy, is go onto the Mordheim tab within the League section of Discord, and you want to make sure you sign up by clicking on the appropriate link somewhere. Pistol seems a better option. They have longer range. Pistols are good. I believe they have +1 OP to shoot, I think, which means you will only get to shoot once and then change weapon, but they tend to do double damage of bows. So it's actually, I think it's okay. Dueling pistols, especially with +8% chance to hit. There you go. That's some pro deployment there. Oh my god, their initiative. I'm guessing we're against Skaven, given their initiative and their leadership. On a Globadier, though, you can throw a poison globe and have 2 red pips left, which would allow you to go onto Overwatch stance with your shuriken. So that's something to think about. Because you've got 5 in total, once you have 6, then the pistols make more sense. Because to go into Overwatch with the pistols, you need 3 offensive pips. It's the problem with black powder weapons is they do more damage, but you have to invest more action economy to use them. So while you have something that you're probably going to be throwing poison globes all the time, so I would say your best bet is most likely to start with shuriken, because that way you can do both in the same turn. Whereas if you throw a globe, you're not going to be able to fire the pistol. That would be my suggestion anyway. However, it depends if you want to min-max, because pistols are cooler. Much cooler. So there you go. Or give him a one-handed weapon and a shield, just to make him a little bit more robust. It won't be a huge amount, but he'll be slightly more robust. Right, so we're going to go there, pick up the weird stone. Where's he spawning? Okay, he's over there. Right, so we want to go in here. Head to here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's not a huge amount there, is there? Yeah, give someone like this heavy armor and they basically become useless. They really can't contribute to a lot of fights. Because they never get there in time. Right, I didn't bother with Overwatch stance there because in the first round you're very unlikely to get in range for a bow. Oh dear, what did that do? Range resist, dramatically lower. Okay, so this guy, for example, he's got 3. So what he would do, though, is he would fire that weapon and then switch weapon. And charge with his axe. So it looks like we have seen someone down there. Gutter runner down here. Nice. Nice. Right, okay. We can set up a defensive perimeter. Oh dear. Please say he can't make it in range. Oh my god, it's turn 2. It's turn 2, you dick. Well, that sucks. Right, please say he can't get in range as well. Oh god, thank you. Oh, thank you. Mental note, be more cautious. Remember, Skaven can move from one side of the world to the other, more or less. Right. Rattling guns. That would be a bit OP, I think. But yes, they are cool. Right, okay, so we can use this guy that's engaged to sneak in here and engage him. So what you do when someone's in ambush stance like this and you don't want to get charged, you step in your ally's circle because he can't charge you while you're in here. You walk around the edge, and now I'm engaged. But I'm also safe. Right. There's one of those. And a dodge stance. It does mean you don't get to charge. Oh. That was a bad idea. Oh, that was glorious. And he has no defense right now, so that's cool. Vermkin rush. Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They came out of nowhere. Right. Get some. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I will reload. And I'm going to force this guy into taking an all-alone test. Or I would have if I could get to that tiny little square here. It's not even a square, but you know what I mean. Okay. I will force this guy into an all-alone test. Switch weapon. In the face. Right, and then we'll use our dodge chance. Give him a few levels and he'll be a dodge beast. And we'll go for that on you. Right, now please don't kill yourself with a curse. Yes! It works! Eureka! Now I have kind of blocked myself in. Meaning we've got a lovely roadblock here that not even I can get through. There we go. So I'm guessing he's going to come around there.
A new round has started.
Oh, he passed you all alone. That sucks. Nice. I should really give that guy light armor as well because, well, he's my leader. Giving him heavy armor would completely kill his dodge, though. Or I could keep him as a parry tank and give him a halberd. That being said, I don't think he can actually use halberds, so maybe 2 swords, because I think swords you can use to parry. 2 one-handed swords, but then I like the idea of wielding hammers. I would really love to be able to like skin these guys as a Ulrich Witch Hunter squad. That's kind of my plan for them. So I'm going to have to do some colour changes. I got as far as the leader, but didn't really get anywhere else. That's nice. That was kind of wasted though, because he's going to die from one hit of the two-hander anyway. And what I'll do is actually delay the rest of his turn, because I want him to reposition in a second. What I can do in a mo is... Oh no! Right. Yeah, delay him as well. Trust me, the delays will make sense in a moment. And switch weapon, which still allows him the opportunity for one attack with a halb. That's a nice bit of damage. Two-handed weapons early on are so painful. They really are. I think it's because the defensive stuff doesn't really feel like it's that substantial at the beginning. Oh, now I crit. Now I get a crit. Right, so where are we going to go? I think going to go here. Nice. My guy's currently rocking plus 10% chance to hit. And plus 10% damage from the Priest of Ulrich, which is just a phenomenal spell. It's absolutely amazing. Right. Look at that. See all your skills by pressing spacebar. I always forget about that. So this is their health. This guy might die, although that's a hero. I think I'll prioritise killing him. Or making him pass a fail test. I probably should have engaged a range guy, actually, because it would have caused him problems. Right. So now we can get through, finally. So what we'll do is we'll rock up here. And it's probably just worth attacking him twice. The only downside of this character is he's got the temptation of, oh, I can give someone plus 10% chance to hit. That's really cool. Yeah, that's all very well and good, mate. But you could hit something with your axe instead.
A new round.
You know, which would actually be useful. I got the leader already, yeah. Their morale is down. They're done. Yep. Good old rats, and they're all alone check. So he's failed his all alone, so he has to run, which gives everyone a free hit, which means he's dead. And they failed the route test. Yarr! Yarr! Okay. Looking pretty tasty. Nice and easy so far.
And remorseless.
Relentless and something.
These are the virtues of a witch hunter.
In the witch hunters.
Never rest in your...
Grumpy, grumpy.
Right, there we go. Some people have got some things, some people have got some stuff. I hardly have any weird stone, and that's absolutely cool. Right, confirm. Shop. Anything new in the shop? Crossbow pistols are cool. I like them. Right. Wolf Pirates of Ulrich. Hell yeah. Yeah, what's up, Frederick? Not necessary when you don't have the opportunity to attack with the character. The damage buff comes handy. Well, yeah, for sure, Frederick. Like, I'm just saying that there will be plenty of opportunities where buffing someone with him is perhaps not worth it. There's a rat in the kitchen. What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm not saying it in the accent for you. I'm not doing it. I know you want me to. It's not happening. Now, giving him a helmet, unfortunately, gives him a decreased chance to cast. Yeah, 15. So he's going to have an issue being armoured. He's got a helmet. That feels good. Anyway, strength, toughness, agility. Well, agility makes sense because he's a dodge tank. 1 point of agility gives you 5 points of dodge, which is absolutely nuts. Leadership. It's not going to be too many people that can get 15 leadership. Although alertness is quite nice. So if, for example, we do that and come back and we go skills, let's have a little look at the alertness here. Safe stance. Critical hit resistance, no. Range resist, no. Increase range resist, no. Initiative by 10 increase. That's kind of cool. Means they're going to be going a lot quicker next. Increase initiative by 10, not stackable. Ready stance is okay, but it ends your turn, so... You never know when someone's going to come around a corner. And staggering blow. Okay, well, how about over here? Perception chance? No, thank you. Melee resistance against ambush. Has situational use. Cost of flee, I'll never need to do that. Nimble, initiative by 8. That's kind of cool. Awareness here is probably the main one. Melee resistance by 5. Because once you've stacked up his weapon skill high enough, he will be pretty decent at having some melee resist. Okay, so, and concealment, range resist. Yeah, actually awareness, or alertness, sorry, doesn't really appeal to me as much as leadership does. Leadership has some pretty awesome stuff. So I think that's probably what we'll go with. Skill of retreat, chance to pass fear and stuff. It's always worth just seeing what's the cheap stuff too. All alone test. Cool-headed is okay. Cool-headed is alright. Demoralize is one of my favourites. We've already talked about that. Just quick check on actives. Threaten's kind of cool. Okay. Target must be engaged with the user and have enough offensive points to attack. A leadership test is taken with minus 10% penalty. If the target fails, he's forced to use offensive points to attack the user. That could be cool if you can bait someone into attacking so they don't then get a counterattack against a squishy target. It's very situational, but... okay, initiative by 5, guidance. Is there anything else that's useful here? Dodge and parry by 5 for 1 turn. It's cool, but only when not engaged. Insult, again, still king. That'll be top priority. Intimidate might be okay. That's alright. Target must be engaged with the user. The target takes a leadership test with plus 25% bonus. On a failure, is forced to flee, giving everyone an attack of opportunity. I think that's pretty good. And this one's okay, actually. Order, if you've got someone that does... and how we pronounce this in the UK is actually order. Order! Order! Retreat and war cry. Anything there? Melee damage increase. Oh, that's alright. War cry. I'd be tempted with war cry, actually, for him. I think that could be fun. Right. Yeah, what's up, Chaos? How's it going, bud? Oh, we fought yesterday, didn't we? Right, anyway, let's continue with leveling this up. Let's go for leadership. Because having better morale and having better fear and all alone in terror is very, very helpful. You, extra weapon skill. Go for you. Oh, we'll go for agility because you will end up being a dodge tank either way. Right, there we go. And we'll go to the next day.
New hired swords are available.
Fancy that. New hired swords. Nothing to unlock there. Campagging. Right, send some scouts out. Right, what do we got? A hard there. Both war down. Yeah, we'll do a hard. Go on in. We'll just launch.
Your scouts have
was my favourite at the start. You were mostly...
These warriors are
yeah, you had some good dodge rolls, Swarm. You also had more players and more skills than me, which kind of helped. I had 3 heroes versus my fresh warband. But yeah, the map was very nice for the range at the beginning, but I didn't actually manage to kill any of your guys that I got low, and then they just returned to kill me. There was definitely there was a point, I think, like a third of the way through where I thought, okay, maybe this will go okay, and yeah, I failed to kill the guy up on the top landing. I remember I just didn't hit him for 3 turns, and the guy down below I missed as well. So the only skill you had was 15% more miscast. Nice, nice, and an extra hero though. Let's be fair, that's kind of handy. Even if he was just there to take hits, but he did it very well in his defence. He did it very well. Oh, okay, we're not going that way. But yeah, that was tense, and tense is good. Tense is what Mordheim's all about. Yep, I guess we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we'll aim to head to here, then there. That'll do. Right. Yeah, I'm just playing a bit of these guys PvE style. Level them up a little bit and basically just try and get familiar with witch hunters, try and get an idea of how I would build them, what they're like. I will likely change a lot of things when it comes to final build, but this is a bit of experimentation in the meantime. Good times. Good times. Glorious. Science with Hydra, confirmed. Yeah, it's a fair bit of experimentation. Like the rifle on him, I like the idea of. I think I'd rather have a crossbow. Just because it's cheaper to go... I could take a shot and then go on Overwatch. Which is kind of a bit more productive than my current situation. I'm also just trying to remember how to take advantage of the enemy AI. So we've gone for a harder mission this time, so I want to be a little bit cautious with how we play. I'm not exactly sure what we're against. I'm guessing could be humans with the initiative order. Not exactly sure. The Wacken's all the way over there. Right. Come, come. Oh, and shouts out to the enemy within as well, which has come out. The enemy within being the Warhammer Fantasy campaign. Old school, styly. But yeah, it's out and re-released for modern consumption. And it looks pretty good. Had a flick through today. Artwork looks nice. It's all good chaos, it doesn't matter. Fighting an uphill, but like we're in the league, we're going to end up with people fighting matches like that, so it's fine. Right. It's all good. Like it was, even with the difference, which I think was like 180, I think it was still winnable given that the map was slightly in my favour. I think it might have been a little bit more painful if the map was, let's say, a little bit less ranged focus. The hill will be real. There will be hills, confirmed. Right. Just going to go Overwatch because I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, we're going to end up with games like that, so I just wouldn't worry about it. There will be pain, and it will be beautiful and glorious. Right. Out here and left is a weird stone. If I leave him here, he is going to get himself in a world of trouble, I believe. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, so one of the things I'm wondering for the League is, do we want to make sure warbands have the same quantity of members? Like, I feel like that's a fairly fair way of assisting the balance, but I'm not sure. There's no prize like winning, unless Hydra is going to sign and send out some boxes or something. Well, yeah. I don't know about that. We shall see. Let's go here and down, because then I go straight to the bottom. Whee! 15. Oof. Right. Let's get everyone killed. There we go. Divine Wrath success. Good. Target 21. Oh, wow. There's quite a high chance of Divine Wrath. More than I thought, anyway. How you doing, by the way, Lecter? How is it going?
A new round has started.
Right, new round. Oh, it's Chaos. Right. Oh, I see you there. Shaking the tush. Oh dear. Right, I need a roadblock in front of my glorious leader. Right. Dodge. Confirmed. Goes good. Also, if you walk back on that map, there was a big wall that was 2 times taller when you had the leader on at the end. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. It was a bit upsetting. The guy that I had at the top of the ramp didn't have a melee weapon. I'm not exactly sure why. So he was kind of useless. He couldn't disengage. The distance wasn't large enough on the stairs. So as soon as he was engaged in melee, he was basically out of the game. He might as well have been KO'd. That was a bit of a shame, but you've got to remember stuff like that when you engage in this, and it's easy to forget. Right. We're going to go... Do I have to use a pip to move? Nope. Good. Right. Yeah, I think I definitely did remove it because he didn't have it anymore. It was in order to try and swap gear between people's... I clearly made a bit of a blunder there, though. Right, so his guy doesn't have a huge amount of range. What I'll do is try and go here and just go on Overwatch. So this will at least slow his advance a little bit. It might even, if I'm lucky, prevent him from getting a bit closer. Awesome. Disorientating Veil. That's going to be handy. What did that do? Right. I wonder if there's going to be anyone here. Let's go... Oh, perception failure. Let's try that again. Oh, you can only do it once, can't you? Oh, no, you can do it again. Well, it's not working. Never mind. We'll go... Did I not reload? Do I not have a shot here? Right. Well, I'll stick him in here then. Right. I reckon he might actually not make it into combat. Depends if he gets in charge range. It's going to be close. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you. Praise Jesus. Oh, God. He's big and scary. And his armor actually looks quite cool. I never make good-looking Chaos Marauders. They always end up looking goofy. Everything looks pink in the main menu, which is why. Okay, I don't like that. Another great weapon. Right. No, in this situation, the best thing to do is to punch him twice. He doesn't have enough to go in a defensive stance, so this is when you take advantage. And I can do a 20% dodge chance. Hell yeah. This guy's... Oh, this wolf priest is just going to be a floppy pancake. He's going to just... But pancakes don't melt, so that's not a very good
A new
analogy
round
there.
has started.
It's going to be bad. Right. Let's pop you first. Oh, really? Damn. Okay, that's not ideal. I want someone to tie up his swordsman there. 2 hit points. 2 damn hit points. Okay. Right. Etheric Elixir. Removes a magic effect. That sounds a bit boring. I need to go get that warp stone too. There's clusters over there, I tell you. Right, dodge stance. Looks like he used to have wings and they were cut off. So this is very hard. We should get a nice little experience bonus for this. I think we can remove that as well. Very lucky with the spawns. He seems to be coming at me one by one. Actual James Bond style. Always helps. I haven't been particularly careful nor cautious in this. Everyone's nicely grouped though. He'll engage next turn. That's almost guaranteed. No, that is guaranteed. So I'm going to stick you... Overwatch. Because I think it will be the Dark Soul to go first. And yeah, so if I had a crossbow here, I could shoot. Nice. Not amazing, but I would have been tempted just to go on Overwatch, but I wanted to do that so I could run away and at least get a cluster in my life. Because a cluster is a huge amount, so always worth getting. Oh, joy. True story, tried to pick up some the other day. Killed a character. Dude, Pirates of Bogan? Oh, you liked it, did you? You liked it. Good stuff. Are you up to date? Did you see the latest... That's good. That's more or less one movement completely used already. Oh, damn it. Close. Oh, lucky. The lucky dodge. Yeah, I was quite pleased with Pirates of Bogan. It was a bit of a bodge from the Three Feathers adventure. Damn you. But I changed a few bits, added a few twists, and missed twice with my axe. Just to... do I want to keep this guy? Like, I really like the buff he gives, but I feel like... Okay, my issue with it is he's a caster, and I feel like he's going to be a better parry tank. Which means I don't want him to have this blooming axe. So I reckon we need to get rid of that axe and give him a sword and board. and turn him into a parry tank. Because I think otherwise he's just going to die. Right. Yay, we finally hit him. God, he's been trouble. And now comes the leader. It's his go off. Oh dear, hello. He's only got a one-handed dagger, thankfully. That would have hurt a lot more otherwise. You pesky little chicken foot. Right, that's a buff. Who are you going to charge? Oh, please miscast. Nope. Chicken feet. Yeah, so the reason I call him that is because when I had that character at level 5, he got chicken feet mutation. I don't know what the official terminology for it is, but his feet turned into chicken feet. So that's his story in a nutshell. It's not particularly exciting, I know. Right. Aim. Yeah, I'll do that. Yep, that's good. Keep up the good work. That's it, soldier. And then he got a mutant arm, which meant he could no longer be an archer, which was great because all other points were invested into ballistic skill. Right. 69. Giggity. He's not going to get the kill on him, though. That's his go, but I might stun him. Or miss him. Mutations are fun and exciting. Or they're random and frustrating because you don't get the one you wanted. Take your pick, really. Just depends on... experiences may vary. That's the best way to describe a typical day with a Chaos Warband. It's like, can I swap? No, okay, apparently not. Too much effort to swap. Right, I will open fire from here and rain dagger. Oh dear. Well, the Wolf Priest has started off gloriously. With his 30% dodge, how could anything go wrong? I did go for a very hard, and it's probably a little bit early to be doing... Or is it just... It's just hard, actually, isn't it? It's not even very hard, it's just hard. Right, I wanted to try and absorb his dodge then. So that's one of my heroes gone, and the other one has a black powder weapon that's going to be... Yeah. When you play Chaos and have your hero mutation, you mostly see that you've got mutation and go from there. Yeah, exactly. You kind of can't commit to being anything until you know what you're going to get. Because if you go ballistic skill, you've got a fairly high probability that everything's going to go horribly wrong. But yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Don't invest in ballistic skill until you're fairly sure that that's the thing to do. Right, so I'm going to go with this guy. Oh, damn it, it's his go next. Yes, so I want to do that and go block. Okay, so if I'm lucky, I'll block one of these. I say block, God, I've been playing too much Blood Bowl. Never mind, I didn't want to dodge anyway. Didn't want to dodge. Not interested. Please miscast and die. There is a chance of that. I think it's 1 in 100 when you get a miscast. Okay, let's try again. Definitely, my thoughts are that this is probably a little bit on the tougher side, and I've bitten off more than I can chew. 130, 126. We'll go for the leader. There we go. A stun would be infinitely useful right now. Yep. And this guy still got PTSD from this game. What's up, TRT? Yeah, that sounds about right. Right, I'm whopping this out now. Right, where are you going? Nice. Pathfinding. Oh, dear. So it looks like our warband morale is about to fail and flop. Things have gone downhill rather quick. Yes. Don't rely on RNG winning you this. And also, don't use only 3 of your 5 offensive points per turn on a witch hunter. That's a bad idea. Some lessons have been learned here. Like, it's just not effective to go with what I've gone with. Even though it looks cool when it's canon. Yeah, exactly, Frederick. Exactly. Yeah, that's it, Chaos. Having a guy that yeah, exactly. You buy traits, you invest experience, and then suddenly the character's not allowed to use those traits anymore. That's kind of how this works. Right. Oh, why couldn't that be a crit? Come on. Right. Go stand here. Be a meat shield. Do what you're supposed to do. Oh no, now I can't get through. I'm such an idiot. I'm an idiot sandwich. Right, that's it. We have to go kill their leader. Just don't get charged by theirs. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Nope. That was my one spaghetti, I think. Unless the flail hits him. And then life might be okay. But I'm digging this guy's 55 dodge stance. What's up, sniper? How's it going, Chris? I am currently getting spanked by Chaos. But it's a very difficult mission, so we should get some bonus XP!
Your warband morale is critically low.
My warband morale is fine. Stop mocking me.
Round has started.
Yes. Hang in there. Dodge again. Oh, you can only dodge once per turn. Never mind. I've only got one guy left alive. No, stop that. Do a spell quickly. Spells! I need to take him down. I need to take him down. Oh no, I passed my test. Right. Right. That wasn't a crit though, but I've just got an arrow in his head. Hilarious. Right, the Dark Soul is immune to everything in life, but I can force him to attack me just in case. Right. All alone check. Good. Right. For Ulrich! No! Not for Ulrich! No! You're so dead now! Oh, you could attack again! Like, no! Come on, man! You've just let the whole warband down. The whole warband there was counting on you. Tis such BS.
A new round.
Tis Mordheim. Oh, come on. Miss me. Miss me. Miss me. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, I'll be failing my test, all right. Run away, man. Ah, oh, dear. I don't know what his name was, but... Dum 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 dum. Oh dear.
Your lack of faith has brought you to this impasse. But your survival
The witch
means
hunters
that you
try
may
to
yet
fight
redeem
chaos.
yourself in the eyes of Sigmar.
Dum 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 dum. Hydra chose to do a hard mission. Dum 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 dum. 7 leg. Oh, that's hilarious.
Remarkable.
Right, we've learned some things about him. Fortunate or good, I'm glad you're okay, seeing as you were the least useful.
Nice progress.
Right.
Your warband is getting...
I need to call him Jake now. Oh, good, we got an extra henchman slot. Great, that's marvellous compensation for my loss of a leg. Yarr, mateys. We now have an article-themed team. It's bloody hilarious. Chaos more powerful than Witch Hunters confirmed. It was a hard mission in my defence. It was a hard mission. And Yarr, look at me. Oh, good lord. That's hilarious. Right, okay. Let's make another one. I want to learn from my mistakes and try a few different things. So I'm going to try the tanky priest of Ulrich and see what his chance of spell failure is. So... Yarr!
Gaze upon
Okay,
this blighted
so let me
place,
try and
my
summarise the lessons I've learned from that.
Has
A,
such
don't start with a black powder
abomination
weapon on a
ever been
hero.
visited upon
It really
Sigmar's
doesn't make any
glory?
sense because you can't fire twice. You're losing offensive points, and really, he's a dodge tank. He should be in there being a dodge tank. One target at a time, probably. But either way. So we got the choice here as well of a knight, a smuggler. I mean, the smuggler's pretty cool. She starts off with a reasonable ballistic skill, reasonable dodge. And she has some janky abilities, immune to trap effects. She has increased movement range. Yeah, 200% explode on cast, confirmed. And she has some other stuff, but I really want to be a priest of Ulrich. Okay, let's do it. Screw the meta. Screw the meta. We're going to go with you. No one's going ranged, okay? No one's going ranged. Ranged was good for a while, if you can have longbows. But if you don't have longbows, I really question its... longbow. Blunderbuss, handgun. Armor absorption, greatsword. Short bow, clothing, helmet. Wow, we got a really crap selection here. I'll take the flail. And I'll take the mace. Sword and... Right, so what I'm thinking for the Ulrich mans is... Well, I would have given him armor, but that's not going to be good. Spellcasting minus 15. Wow. So I'm thinking just give him a sword. And a board. But he does obviously can't have that. I might as well keep him with the bloomin'... Oh, I don't know, man. Single-hander, he gets to go more often. It's not really worth it, is it? Great flail for the win. Sword over here. So you still get to parry, don't you, with that? Allows use of a parrying stance. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. You know what? Go back to your Great Ulrich axe. I'm not sure what to do with this guy. Because his parry's kind of pants, but it will be good eventually. Dual wielding dodge tank. Yeah. Ever use your veteran skill points? Not when I'm playing this at the mode, just because I'm trying to get used to doing it for the league, where we won't be using veteran points, unless people get quite far behind, in which case we will. But they are handy to have. Like there's some good stuff here in terms of campaign, because I'm just playing a few missions and then probably deleting them. I'm not too fussed. Yeah, a single weapon is only good if you have 4 offensive points, but a single weapon also gives you plus 10 dodge. So it can be, like, if you go up from 60 dodge to 70, or 70 to 80 is huge. That's a dramatic difference in how often you're going to get hit. Assuming you have dodge chance up and assuming you only take 1 hit, but... right. I reckon crossbows all round. Man, the shop is naff here. Let's make another one. I want a crossbow. But yeah, in terms of damage output, it doesn't really make much sense. Rank 0 units aren't dodging anything except taxes. Go dual. Yeah, I mean, damage output for low level, I think, is top priority. It's a question of how much damage can you do per turn. That's kind of like the... What kind of hero was that? It's a wolf priest, Doc. It's a wolf priest. And he's DLC for $1.50. He's kind of cool. I think I prefer the warrior priest, but I'm not sure how to build him to make him something other than potato. But so part of me is actually tempted to go with just a whole bunch of these and just say, sod the meta. They're all going to die anyway, but at least they get to act quickly and sort of... There we go. We'll go for 3 naked men, a man and his warrior priest. Well, I'm still not sold on. Like, you can get this guy instead that actually has some decent passives. Always fights to the death. To the death, apparently. King of the North. Prevents use of flee, retreat, but immune to all alone. That's really big. Immune to all alone, fear and terror. That's really, really big. He is very, very good. He also has, I believe, a bonus to melee resist when engaged in 2 people. Yeah, and warrior priest or war priest is buff and debuff. Yeah. Right. Let's I'm going to stick with Ulrich here. Right. Let's quickly change my colours. Quickly change my skins. Got to go grey. I'm from Ulrich land. Come from far away. I'm looking for grey. Looking for grey. Well, that'll have to do. Well, who makes red trousers? Right, that'll do. Right, we are the Wolf Priests, Brotherhood of Sigmar, Schmardy Blah. Right, let's see what's in the shop. Hunting rifle. Yay. Oh, that's got big range, though. That's kind of cool. Heavy armor. Beast. Light armor. Beast. Great flail. Cool. Helmets are all around. Axe. More flails. Right, and a shield. Right, that'll do. I don't want a hunting rifle just yet. Right. Glorious leader. Can I use a great flail? No, I can't. I can't use any of that interesting stuff. Heavy armor. Heavy armor. And a helmet. And a helmet. So these guys are barely going to be able to move before falling over under their own colossal mass. Right, back to the shop. Spear, axe. We'll go for an axe. Fine, we'll go for a spear. Right, and let's go glorious leader. Sword and axe. There we go. That looks kind of beast. Dodge and parry. Not particularly great. He suddenly lost his ability to dodge. I reckon he probably suits light armor a little bit more. Yeah, because that doesn't actually interfere with your dodge chance. Whereas heavy gives dodge minus 20. So, yeah, I think light armor for you. Which makes me a bit sad. But I don't want to give heavy armor to one of them. Never mind. We'll stick with it as this. Yo, what's up, Tala? How's it going? Yeah, heavy armor is a noob trap. I would agree with that. Because you just lose so much movement, you can't actually go anywhere. You just kind of get stuck. Light armor seems to actually be somewhat more palatable. Oh, let's change that. There you go, you got a groin flap now. None of the henchmen can wear heavy armor anywhere. Can the other guys? Oh yeah, they can't, can they? Right, let's see if I can even get to an enemy with heavy armor. Let's get some more missions. That'll do. Launch mission. Auto deploy. Save some time. Normal Witch Hunter hero is huge with a halberd. The normal Witch Hunter hero is good, and I think it's the Wolf Priest is a nice buffer and debuffer, but the thing is with his 2 offensive points, I think 9 times out of 10 I'm just going to want him attacking. By the time he gets some extra offensive points, he might be worth doing else with, but yeah, I'm not sure. I feel I've got too many topless men around me as well. This is all rather Magic Mike. Okay, where the hell? Where's your wagon? Can see that anyway. Well, we're going to be sat here for a while while it's his go. Human archers is a god to make them heroes. Yeah. I had to, in all of my human warbands, for one of my heroes, I had a human archer just because they're so reliable. You could hit like 3 or 4 times with a bow reliably. Imperial Strip Club team confirmed. Yeah, they're sort of malnourished. You know, they're fairly aged. Bags under the eyes. They've been pulling some late shifts and a few bruises from some rather rough clientele, but the cuts are another thing. We don't talk about that. And the nail through the bicep, but like that's that makes him go faster. Truth. God, what a weird bunch. Look at that. Weird bunch. I like the little hammer on his forehead. How about that? Right, anywho, onward with more important things, such as finding something to purge. Can I go in here? Right. Oh! Ah! It's a uvula. In the middle of nowhere. Right. Oh, missed me with that. This map looks eerily familiar. So does this exact spawn location. I played this at night time. Ah, wrong way. Yeah, backtracking will also be tuned down a little bit. So we're not going to have people backtracking all the way back to their spawn point once they find an enemy. It's okay, Chaos. I probably don't have too much longer, so I'm just going to play a couple more games. I might swing it back on later. Oh, look at that heavy armour. He moves as fast as a henchman now. Look at that. That's why you don't use heavy armour. It's not worth it. Let go, it's over. I really dislike the fact all of his team get to go. Why am I calling them weird? Sounds like heresy. Yeah, totally. Totally. It's natural to do that. And then have a breeze block with 3 skulls in it for a weapon. Like, that's natural, that's normal. I mean, they get the job done. They get the job done. But yeah, I think in terms of lessons, like, high damage output to begin with, very important. Survivability is not effective. So building around survivability, not a good idea. Ranged weapons, okay, if you have enough of them. And if you can have a map with decent vantage points. If you don't have those 2 ingredients, I feel like with ranged, you kind of need to go kind of ham or don't do anything at all. And range is king. So I don't mean ranged weapons. I mean, like, you have to be able to shoot quite far. And yeah, all alone tests are huge. Yeah, all alone tests are absolutely huge. And fear tests as well, and terror tests are pretty big. Like, failing terror really sucks. If you need to kill a vampire and you just can't pass the fear and terror tests, you're in for a lot of trouble. You're going to have a very bad day. Right, it's my go finally. Yay. Have we seen one yet? It should be down there. That's where they always are anyway. I've learned my lesson. 25% dodge stance. What's going on with my leader's fingers? He's just wearing gloves, mate. Okay, well, one of them's got a bit of a... No, there's some shadows. Don't know what you're talking about. If anyone can play... Daniel's looking for some games. I'm sure there's probably a few of you in here, guys. If you jump in our Discord, we've got a decent number of people that are looking for games to warm up for this league. So I think you'll find enough folk to keep you company. Right.
A new round has started.
Bring it on. I definitely noticed the longbows for the humans absolutely huge. Longbows, humans, awesome. Having black powder weapons on them, not too bad as well, but they really suffer in mobility, so once they've shot, they're not going to be able to reload and then reposition. So I found them more as like an Overwatch gimmick than anything else. But still good. Like, the thing is with a black powder weapon is it hits twice as hard as a bow, so you can actually afford to hit every other turn and it's kind of just as effective. More or less. More or less. Range Sisters of Sigmar all the way. Confirmed. Confirmed. Discord name. The link gets shared every now and again, but I'll wiggle it for you. That's a direct link to it. So we'll be starting our league this weekend, actually. It's going to be primarily new people, so I'd say don't go true try hard. We are playing with modified game files, so we're going to be modifying the injury rolls. We're going to be modifying a few things, actually. Modifying injury rolls, market, events, frequency, weird stone shipment duration and frequency, and mission type as well, frequency. So we've got a few things we're modifying just to make it a little bit more palatable, because we're doing a 1 PvE, then 1 PvP, then 1 PvE, then 1 PvP, etc. So it's going to potentially be very, very painful, basically. So we don't want that 15% chance of someone dying every time, so we'll turn that down just a tad. Doesn't have to be too bad. It's going to still be a 5% chance of dying when you get downed, and still a reasonable chance of losing a limb. But you know, that's Mordheim, and that's why we love it. It is just brutal. Right, the question is, will I kill these rats? I think what we'll do is we'll do one of these. Nope, not really worth it. I'll attack him with the Priest of Ulrich. There we go, Overwatch stance. Job's a good one. And right, let's finish him. Nice. Can we pick up some loot and booty? Shuriken, shields, mace.
Objectives updated.
I'm rich. It's going to be so frustrating when you lose all of your gear as well. Like, you spend ages getting someone a halberd, and then they die, and you lose your halberd because someone's taken it from you.
A new round
That is going to be
started.
potentially very frustrating, and may result in people running around with daggers quite a lot. Nice! Oh, that wasn't a stun. Oh, that sucks. Oh, very nice. You are a saucy minx. Nice. Keep up the good work. Heavy armour. Putting in work. Okay, good stuff. And now come the rest of... oh dear. Now come the rest of the rats. Naturally, they go for the weakest unit. Very, very predictable. The AI string in this game is nothing but predictable. Oh, hi there. I guess he's a bit stuck. Right. Oh, I can get in here. Nice. Alright, crack on. Let's see if we can force an all alone test here. Or just kill the leader. Right, now I'm going back this way so I don't get charged. Oh, I'm fleeing apparently. Now I'm going to get charged. That's bizarre. When small bugs come out in when play game, so many different ones. Yeah, there is a lot of bugs and pathing issues, and yeah, the game has a lot. There is an AI mod that's been developed actually with an improved AI. As well as that, one of the other things we will be rocking is something which makes the game more stable. There's a stability mod out for the game which prevents disconnects in multiplayer, because apparently 1 in 4 players gets disconnection problems. So I'll be sharing a file which fixes the various tables, as well as yeah, still kind of worth it because I get 2 attacks here instead, and he doesn't get a defensive stance, so it's worth. Good stuff. Yeah, so we'll be going through that closer to the weekend.
Round has started.
Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty painful experience. People will be losing their warbands left, right, and centre. Right, so I'll go through with you what I'm thinking for the Priest of Ulrich. Nurgle, how's it going?
Favours the just.
Where would one find these modified files you are going to be running? Well, I'll share them on the Discord for the guys that are running in our campaign. But if you join the Tournaments of Mordheim Discord, I can't give links to it right this second. Tournaments of Mordheim, they basically have a whole bunch of stuff for the game on there, which includes explanations as to how to mod the database files and how to do a bunch of other things, really. And I found them very useful, very helpful, and very friendly too. So included is one of the things that fixes the multiplayer disconnection issue. So basically they've carried on patching the game long after the developers stopped working on it. So, how do I feel about this warband? I've got totally mixed feelings. So this guy has like so much potential with +10 dodge to be a great dodge tank one day with amazing agility. Could be really cool. I'm not sure. The problem is though with that is he's going to be hard to get him there because he needs sidestep, a skill, in order to basically get 2 dodge attempts. Otherwise he just mitigates 1 hit, so heroes will still hurt him a lot. Yeah, I'm afraid Twitch is a little bit... Nightbot will block all links. If you bear with me a second. So that's my feelings on him right now. These guys, kind of good to get started if they hit, but their weapon skill of 3 is a bit naff. Whereas if you get one of these guys, the weapon skill of 4 does make a bit of difference, I think. Helps at least. So I might be tempted to give these guys 2-handed weapons. I think they can use a great axe, great hammer, great sword, halberd. So kind of depends on your starting weapons. The Priest of Ulrich, I'm just not sure about. I'm just not sure because if I waddle over to him now. So the main reason I like him is he starts with a spell with Ulrich's Gift, which is pretty beastie because what it does is it gives you a 10% hit chance and 10% more damage and immunity to all alone and prevents the use of range attacks. So it's pretty cool, doesn't stack, can be increased to 20% hit, 20% damage, which is really big if you've got like a big scary unit to do it on or someone that's a really big hitter. Tala, no, you haven't missed the sign up for the league, but you want to do it quickly. It's we've been atting people left, right and centre on the Discord, so check out the stream follower sign up section and sort of follow what people have been doing and then go to leagues, Mordheim info and do all the stuff you need to do on there. It all should be pretty self-explanatory. So this guy, I like the idea of Ulrich's Gift, and I would be honest, is he's got some other spells. I think Chains is fairly... where is it? It's not Chains, it's... where is it? Frostbite. That's kind of cool. Reduces maximum strategy points. Yeah, it's alright. Winter's Chill. Yeah, reduces hit chance and melee damage by 10% for 1 turn. That's pretty cool. He's got some cool stuff. Winter's Chill, I think, is pretty good. If you do Winter's Chill and Ulrich's Gift, awesome. But if you've got this guy casting that spell versus a team of someone that just has someone whacking away, the whacking away player is a lot better. And I have no idea how this guy is supposed to live that long with... He's got a bit of armour, but he's got 30% damage resist, which gives him like an effective hit point of, call it 140. Or 145. Ah, dear. Are you not on our Discord, Papa Nurgle? Yeah. Jump on our Discord. You're on our Discord, aren't you, Nurgle? So, hang about. See, I don't know as I can make... Oh, there you go. This is for the other Discord. Yeah, I thought you were. I was like, no, I talked to you on there. So that's the Discord for Tournaments of Mordheim. They've got some stuff on there. So, guys, I actually need to scoot now. I might be back on later, though, and we'll perhaps do some PvP later. Okay. So let's have a look. Chris is saying Winter Chill and stacked trial by Pain on a unit in Deny the Heretic. Right, okay, let's have a little check of that. So we've got Winter Chill. That's there. Enemies engaged with target receive a debuff that reduces melee hit chance and melee damage. Reducing melee hit chance is pretty big if you've got like a melee resist tank. That's pretty cool. Cool stuff, Tala. I hope you've done all this. You don't just need to join a rank, you also need to click on the form and enter. So what's the other one? And Deny the Heretic. Now I think that's an ability. So we'll look at abilities. Oh no, Deny the Heretic is a Witch Hunter ability, isn't it? Deny the Heretic, Deny the Heretic. Oh, is it not? Trial by Pain? Snow King's Decree. Ah, right. Let's have a look at Snow King's Decree. Snow King's Decree, which is nice and cheap. When performing a melee or ranged, inflicts 10 to 15 damage to self. Priests of Ulrich are immune. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I guess you can make him into an intelligence-based... Does that damage scale with intelligence? If so, that's okay. War Priest spell reduces red pills. Is deny the heretic. Right, I see, I see. Yeah, he looks interesting, but spellcasters for me, man. I don't have any luck with them. I think we might just have to go for Daka and damage. But anywho, I'm going to have to scoot, but I'll be back later. Going to go cook some food now and have some nom nom noms. And I'll, I might be back around later. Depends what time I get done, but if I can get on for a couple of hours, I will. See you around, guys. Have a great day.